Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today's tutorial is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be working on these pretty flowers that I'm going to turn into a bonsai tree and place it on this beautiful, I call it a thunder egg, it's a polka dot, agate, something or another. Donna will have to fix that. So this did come from Donna, and the mine that it came from has burnt down. So if you're new to the channel, I did just recently do a beautiful bonsai tree, and she gave me that other piece since the mine had burnt down from her collection, from her and her husband's travel. So I only find it to be appropriate that I make this. I'm going to make the flowers here, and then I'm going to actually assemble it and mount it on this on her channel. And the way to find her channel is to go in the description box where it says more, and then you will see her channel. Just click on that and you'll be there. Also, give her a thumbs up and subscribe to her channel. I'd love to see you both places because I'll be in both places. So anyway, the way that I've been doing these, I'm using 4mm bicones. I did try it with several other ways, but like this with the 6mm in the middle round, but I decided, most people have bicones, 4mm. If you follow along with me, you probably have a ton of them. Anyway, each petal has 5 bicones, and there's 3 bicones in the middle. Each leaf has 7. So I'm going to go ahead and make some more, and I also mixed them in. The look that I'm going to be going for isn't just going to be the flowers. I'm going to be adding some of these. You say, well, why? Why would you do that? Because it gives it texture, and I think it just kind of like breaks it up. And it gives it like a more natural look. Like if you see flowers growing, right? You see little buds, little leaves, big flowers, small flowers. This one here has to be special, and it will be. So let's get busy. I'm gonna first I'll make a flower. These wires are 36 inches long. I'm going to start with 3 bicones for the middle. You have to excuse that tape on my hand. It's so that the beads don't get stuck underneath the wrap. My hands are not my friend today, lately. Anyway, slide them down to the middle. I did have to stand up so I can make sure that my hands are where you can see them. Okay, that works. Slide them down into the middle, and then just bring the wire together so you have a little triangle, and then put in, 3 twists, however many you want. Next, you're going to put 5 bicones for your leaf. And we're going to do this 4 times. Slide them down. What I've been doing, I find it a little bit easier because my hands are just giving me grief. Put my fingertip right where I only need enough room to twist, and then just bring it up, just like that, and then twist it, and then fold it up, and then do it again. As you go along, use your longest wire, and at the end they should be the same length or close to it. I am so used to standing, I just feel like I have to keep checking. And I have a little kink in my wire, little bend. There we go. Aluminum wire. If you get a kink, just warm it up with your fingertip. Again, I'm just going to put my finger there, bring it up like this. I'll do it again real close so you can see it. Fingertip, bring this wire to where the twists are, hold it like that, and then put in your twist like that, and then fold it up. Now you've got two, and it looks like this. Not bad. I haven't put any twists in yet. I notice when I do that they come out really uneven, and I don't think it looks good. Or I have difficulty doing that. Slide them down. Again, just bring it down a little bit. You take this wire and bring it right up to where your twist is, like that, and then put in just two. You don't need a whole bunch. And then fold it up. And now your last petal will go there. I've been thinking, like, calling them in my head roses. They don't look like roses. I don't know a flower that looks like that. Just mine. Mine looks like that. Okay, again, I'll get up, bring it nice and close. I hope that doesn't mess it up so that I'm out of focus. Put your finger right there, take this wire, bring it right up to the twist, and then put your twist in. After you do that, fold it up. Now it looks like that. Not bad. You can mess around with it later. They don't have to be perfect. Now I'm going to put in a few twists. And I'm keeping it tight. I want these to be tight because I want it to be strong. And now I'm going to put 7 green 4mm bicones on my wire for the leaf. I have been putting 2. I thought that it would be too many, but I don't think so, because I'm going to spread these out. Yes, my beads are a mess. They're all mixed up because I can sit in the other room at the table and work out in the front room instead of being stuck in here. Now, it looks like this. We can twist, we can move them around a little bit. A lot of them I have just the second leaf going exactly opposite, and I don't think I like it. I don't want them all to be like that, so what I'm going to do now is just hold on to that, put in a few, not too many, just enough to make it not the same as that. Get the longest wire and add 7 green bicones for your leaf. I decided to do this one on my channel just because I know you're all here, and Donna's channel, well, it's our channel, and that's the husband. Okay, so we're going to put this leaf a little bit lower, and I'll show you what it's going to look like. and I'll put it on the opposite side. I didn't twist it enough. And now I'll twist this a little bit more. And now it looks like that. You can always mess around with the flowers and the petals later. Maybe a couple of these. And I do want the high-low look, like I did on the other bonsai. If you didn't see it, check it out because it is absolutely stunning. I love it. But that would be high, like that. And then I will twist it down and branch off from it. So this is the look I'm going for. Now, let's see. Now that we did one flower, the easiest of these little branchy things, which I'm going to make a whole bunch of them. I started off with 11 completed flowers, so I'm going to make at least 11 or 22. I don't know how many, but just 3. Make it look like a little bud, and then put in, I do want this to stick up, so you put in some twists. And on these, I'm only putting 3. You don't have to put on both sides. Kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, like a spray, maybe like baby's breath. And bonsais don't look like that. Mine does. Watch how pretty it's going to look when we put it on that. So let me know in the comments if you're going to watch this on Donna's channel. Give me a thumbs up. I think it's a great idea because she's done so much work for me on my channel. Well, it's our channel. Essentially, she sees everything that I do before I post it, and she puts up the little hearts for breast cancer awareness and little smiley faces and little kissy faces. I think she's just a good friend. She's a sweetie. I feel like I've known her my whole life. So this is basically it, guys. Until I get what I want made, the amount that I want, I don't know yet, but I will continue. I don't want this tutorial to be really long. I just wanted to show you what I was doing and get you excited to see the magic pull together. And surprise Donna. She'll know when I send it to her, and the first words I say will be that I'm filling in for Donna. So I'm not sending her this either. Not yet. So she'll see this. I'll send in to her the completed project. So she'll see this first, and then she'll know. And then she'll be surprised and excited to see the project come together. So I will put these in the description box. It's funny because when I got them, I thought that they were red. You may have heard me say that before for like my fall trees. No, they're not red. And I didn't know what to do with them, and now I do. Also, what I'm going to try and do is use at least 2 flowers per stem, and I'd like to use 1 brown wire and 1 gold wire. Only because the brown is a lot softer, and it's easier to twist, like instead of twisting 2 golds together, that one there just for me is a little bit more sturdy. So I'll make another flower, and then I think that's enough for this tutorial. It's enough for you to make some flowers. I don't know if I can get this all done today. I will try. And then I'll be working on my breast cancer awareness stuff. I will make a tutorial on how to make the chain, and then they're going in my shop. The holidays are coming and I'm going to try and get busy, which is something I have not been doing at all, guys. I've made a lot of stuff, but I need to start thinking about the holidays. Get everything up on my Etsy. Okay, again, slide it down, bring it up to the twist, and then put in just a few, and then just fold it up like that. Now do it again. 5 bicones on your wire. And just fold it like that. Now your wires are the same length, and they should be pretty close to the same length when you're done. You pick up 5 more. I have the air purifier on. I hope that that background noise isn't going to affect the quality of this tutorial. It definitely does help with the sniffles and allergies. We all have it. We're allergic to Mr. Finn, so. But we definitely love our cats. I won't be talking about my cats when I put this together. We're going to keep it down to some serious twisting, because like I've said before, I'm not that person that knows exactly what I'm going to do. I have an idea. I have a plan. It doesn't always come out the way I want it to, but I usually make it work. So, yeah, whoops, like that, not bad. And then put a few twists in. Like that. Now I'm going to put 7 for the leaf. And slide that down. And bring it down just a little. Bring your wire up to your twist and add in a few. Then bring this down a little bit, not too much. They don't all have to be the same, but I do have to make sure I have the right, I did not, the longest wire. Go. Bring it up. And put in Just a few. And that's my guardian angel. Not really. I'm going to make that go away. It's not coming up. Okay, well, I can't make it go away. Sometimes it'll come up to put it on snooze, not always. So we have that, and now that you know how to make the flower and these little, we'll call them little picks to add in, I'm going to leave you with something beautiful. Now, if you've not seen the tutorial on this one, I suggest you take a look at it because it is quite beautiful. Look at that. I'm very proud of that. This one here is a big stone. Not a stone. This is special. And no longer available at that mine. So I look forward to seeing you on Donna's channel. Don't forget, after you watch me put these together, click on the More button and go to her channel, and then I'll assemble it there with you. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you soon.